Yeah. Yep. I haven't said that in a while. For the last couple of days. Um, I was sitting back just doing some thinking, and I was actually doing some calculating too. Calculating, adding things up. The only way I see for any area or any community to help families build wealth is to be able to buy some land, build homes cheap and affordable, almost like Habitat or Humanity. You know, they say if you buy the land and you help them build a house, they'll come in and help you build a house. Or go in there and start helping refurbish homes. And in the process of doing so, give those homes that you remodel and fix up, give them to a family and allowing them to just go in those homes debt free and not have to worry about a mortgage. Tell them the only thing they have to worry about is their utilities, their groceries, their insurance on the property, and just pay the taxes. That's all they have to worry about. That way they don't have to worry about struggling every month and worrying about a mortgage. So if you take a small home or a cheap home that may look abandoned in any rural community or in the city, buy them for cheap. Go in there, fix them up the bare minimum, whatever it needs to be done to get a family living in them. Just put a family in those houses without looking for any profit or financial gains back in return. Because what you're doing is really putting that family into a better situation in the long run for them, for their family, to build generational wealth amongst themselves. See, that's people don't think like that though. People want to go in certain communities and buy a house for cheap, go in there and fix them up, remodel them, and turn around and resell them for a higher profit margin in certain communities that people don't even have, the tax value of other homes around it. They can't even compete. So you putting those people in a hardship. And then sometimes when you put people in houses that they don't really have the amount of money that they some of them, they can't even afford them because of the jobs they make. They're just working. They spend more time at work than they do at their home. So instead of going into certain communities and just buying homes and trying to go in there and remodel them and fix them up and trying to, increase the property value or the tax value on these homes, put a family in those homes. Go in there and do what you have to do to fix them up, to get a family living in them. Give it to that family. Allow them to go in there so they can build generational wealth. That's how you be able to conquer a whole village or community. What they used to say. I used to hear old people say it takes a village to raise a child or something. Actually, it don't. But if you want to think the way they used to think, that's how a lot of our old ancestors, they worked with each other. And they had land, and you might have one person who might just do collard greens. The other person might do the potatoes or grow the corn for the community. And they kept everything in circulation and they looked out for one another. But when it comes down to these homes, the home ownership, the price of inflation, it makes it somewhat nearly impossible for some people to own their homes. They just have their name on a title deed to it, but they never have them fully paid off in certain areas. So I feel like if certain people were to get together and go in there and start purchasing those abandoned homes, fix them up, just put a family in there, tell them, hey, all they have to worry about is their utilities and their groceries, and focus on just trying to pay their taxes on that property at the end of the year. They'll be in good standing. I feel like everybody, if they could just focus and live like that, man, everybody have more money in their pockets. For real. I don't know. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. These are June's thoughts and facts. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I encourage y'all, get into your word, feed your spirit, man. As much feature now. You gotta be blessed. Be encouraged.